All right, so hello everyone. This is Gilman, and that is Zach.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at ZachGaz, ZACKGAZ, and this week we are playing Back for Blood, which is a newly released co-op online shooter made by the same team who made Left4Dead and Evolve, and it's not hard to see the references.
Evolve did not go well.
Evolve did not go well. I was not a fan of Evolve. I just it didn't feel right. It didn't look right. You played as the monster, and I didn't really understand where to even go. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was an interesting concept,
not too bad. Still getting
but
used to it.
execution was
Oh
not
fuck!
great. So this is kind of the spiritual successor, where it's mixing a bit of Evolve with Left 4 Dead. So you get to pick a character. They all kind of have a unique perk when you start off, but they all play the same. They all jump the same height. They all run the same speed, and they just might start off with a different loadout essentially. And then this game's deal is you get to choose the cards. So before you play, it's like, do you want to be able to run more? Do you want to heal a little bit better? And then in time, you get more cards, and then you can apply it when you play. And then what it's trying to do here is you got to wait for this 6-minute countdown where they just trap you in this room, and they try to partner you up with other live players. In the meantime, you can walk around. You can open up that red case on the floor there to your right or whatever. Oh, you got to wait. Okay, okay. So when the gameplay starts, I think you can do it. But either way, you're just in a safe room. It's like Left 4 Dead, where you got to kind of move from safe room to safe room and do a thing in between, and that's kind of the level. And a bunch of guns. You get melee weapons. I think if you hit the Y button, you can switch to your, I don't know what the hell that is. I've never seen that before.
Oh, that person finally loaded in.
Yeah, they might load in, but then you got to wait for the countdown, because even if they're loaded in, they still have to activate their cards, and it could just take a little bit of time. But it's always better to play with humans, assuming you just don't get an asshole who just quits halfway through any game and leaves you hanging.
We only have a team of 3.
Yeah, the AI will fill whichever position is open. But I think it's typical first-person controls. You got your reload. You can switch between your 2 weapons, and you got you hit the left bumper to throw your grenade or whatever item you have there. You could heal if you hold out your med pack. All right, good. I think we got a full team. Maybe the game will start then. Yeah, it's kind of like Destiny, where you can't have all big powerful weapons. You always got to have kind of a big weapon, like a shotgun, a machine gun, and then maybe a melee weapon and a pistol. You can't have 2 big shotguns, for example. It's it doesn't let you hold 2 large weapons. But yeah, I think you can unlock. There you go. There you go. All right, game on. Game begin. But yeah, I don't know what difficulty. I think we're just playing on regular.
Whatever the lower setting is.
Recruit, or whatever they call it. But yeah, so zombies fall easy. I mean, 1 to 2 hits, even with the pistol. And then you could walk around. Yeah, you can hold down the button and you unlock it. Sometimes if you explore, you'll find some coins that you can gather and collect to eventually buy more stuff in the upgrade screen in between matches. But yeah, here's your big guy who will, shoot the gas bombs on you. There's another one who clings to the wall, kind of like Spider-Man, and then he spits acid on you that has the annoying lingering effect, like a poison. Yeah, see somebody's finding gold there.
Copper.
They call it right. That's the currency. In other words, not necessarily gold.
AR here. Intel here. Mine now. Now you got me angry.
Oh, this has more of a like looter shooter feel than Left 4 Dead did.
Yeah, so what we were talking about just before the stream here. So Left 4 Dead, I played Left 4 Dead 1, played Left 4 Dead 2, good games. And what I guess my critique about the original 2 Left 4 Deads would be is that there wasn't any like weight to the zombies. Like you'd shoot them and they would just fall, like nothing. There was so many of them, and there wasn't like you kind of just would shoot them. Like you didn't necessarily like hit them in the head or the arm. It just kind of felt like empty and not solid, not totally reactive. I mean, it was still fun. There's nothing, it was still a good game to play online co-op. This game is kind of the same, where you kind of just shoot a guy and it doesn't necessarily feel like super satisfying. Like you can just spray and then kill a bunch of dudes. Yeah, see, there's the Spider-Man guy who spits on you from sticking on the wall. But I'm just coming off of Zombie Army 4, which is also currently on Game Pass, and I played that through with my buddies online, and that really feels way more solid. Like each kill, like each headshot, you feel like, yeah, I just shot him in the head. There's like weight to the enemies, whereas this is just more like, spray and pray, where the other game is more Halo-ish, where every single bullet counts and means something.
It's a different way of. It's a different design.
It is. It's very
philosophy.
much. Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, that's what they were going for. Much more faster pace, looser play, pick up and play. And you'll see that this stage, at least the 4 stages that I played or whatever in Act 1, I've played a few stages just on Xbox, are really short too. They're 10 minutes long. They're very short. Whereas Zombie Army, you could play for 30 to 60 minutes in one stage. Like much longer. So I'm fine with the short levels. It just my initial impression is like it's fine. It's not like great. But
my problem with Left 4 Dead is like I would always fucking get on a team of people that were just complete assholes.
Yeah.
I didn't have that like playing through with your buddy experience that seemingly everyone else did.
Yes, if you can play with dedicated players who take it seriously, who aren't going to quit, who's not going to, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 8 minutes, and leave you hanging. Like, no, let's play this, then go to the bathroom, plan it out. It's cool. Yeah, if you get the dedicated players, then that's where you have more fun. I mean, with any game, you play online. You're always you don't want to get an asshole, a rando.
Yeah. Yeah, my friends suck though, so it's relatively difficult to get any online experience going. The only one that we ever really got was the Division.
Yeah, and the Division's that's a game you really want to play with some friends, because that's a big, expansive world. And
oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, no, you'll be all right, because your health is going down. You're gonna die now, but you can still get somebody will come save you. Yeah, the fire effects, by the way, it almost looks like it's hard to tell because you're on the ground like with the fire, but it almost looks like a lava wave or something. Like it's like a liquid. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really look like fire. I mean, it looks like burning, but not necessarily like fire. It's this weird effect. I think it looks cool. It just doesn't look right. Not like real fire. I don't know. It's just something I noticed. But on the side of this train truck or whatever this is, this train yard, is the safe house. and then the level will be over, I think, so if I'm remembering correctly. So it's a nice kind of introductory stage, I think. You get the high vantage points. They want to kind of ease you into it. This is the most intense portion of the level where they're just kind of surrounding you on all sides. But you just kind of stay on top, you keep moving.
Yeah, except for the first thing that happened is, like, the big tank thing hit me off, and I was in a zombie horde.
Yes. So if you jump across where that other player, there you go. And like that's the safe house right there, and then that's the end of the level. So I think you can go in the safe house right now, but you have to wait for everybody to get inside. Then you physically have to close the door. Like you have to click on the door to actually close it.
Sorry. Gotta pay more attention to where
Yeah, there you go. And then I think like the next stage is you got to go help. There's like, now you're in this building or this apartment building or whatever, and there's like 2 people stranded on the top floor. You got to fight your way through it and then make your way back to the same safe house. But yeah, you can, the co-op aspect is you can heal other players, you can throw them ammo.
Fine now. Thanks, Mom. Huh. I feel better already just saying that. Are you crazy? Shut the door! What's that? Sorry. Mine was somewhere else.
Locked him out. Oh, there you go. Okay. That didn't look right. He was on the other side of the
It
door.
was a
Wasn't he on
bot.
the other side? Oh, that was the bot. Okay.
All right, so what are your final thoughts?
But I mean, yeah, that's it. So I mean, it's just a quick kind of bite-sized level. I mean, what was that? 10 minutes, you know, right? So
Yeah.
like, I think all the levels that I've played, at least here on Act 1, have been this kind of small size. But I think it's cool, like, you know, for a free game or, you know, a Game Pass game, I guess I shouldn't say free, but for a Game Pass game, it could be a good way to spend, you know, 30 minutes to an hour if you get some buddies, you play online for some mindless co-op fun.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at ZachGaz, ZACKGAZ. Please go to mygamer.com. That's where we post all of our news, reviews, streams, previews, all sorts of gaming goodness there. We cover the games that nobody else is playing, and we appreciate you watching. And until next time, thank you for watching and game on.